My name is David. I am 28 years old. I am married to Sarah. We have been married for 5 years. She is 5 years older than me. We got married after 1 year of dating. At that time, I was a student in my final year. Sarah was a new teacher at my university. She was very beautiful, smart, and kind. I loved her the first time I saw her, but I was not the only one. Many other students also liked her. Before I met Sarah, I was a quiet person. I did not have many friends. I liked to read books and study. My teacher said I was very smart, but I did not think it was special. My family was very rich, but no one knew. My father told me, money is only useful when we know how to use it. I did not think much about his words. My life was simple. But everything changed when I met Sarah. I always looked at Sarah in class. Her eyes were bright. Her smile was warm, like an angel. I could not stop thinking about her. One day, I saw Sarah sitting alone on a bench at school. She looked sad. Her eyes were full of thoughts. I could not ignore her. I walked to her. "Are you okay? You look sad." Sarah looked up. She gave a small smile. "I'm fine, thank you." I knew she was not fine. I wanted to ask more, but I did not know what to say. After that day, I tried to talk to Sarah more. I found out she was not just beautiful. She was smart, strong, but also lonely. She came from another city. She lived alone in a small apartment near the school. We became close. 1 year later, I graduated with honors. But something better happened. Sarah accepted my love. 1 year later, we got married. We had a simple but happy life. 2 years after our wedding, our daughter Mina was born. Sarah continued teaching. I stayed home to take care of Mina. I also worked on some online technology projects. Everything was perfect until one day I noticed something strange. Sarah often texted someone named Andrew. At first, I did not care, but then I saw she texted him a lot morning, noon, and late at night. I felt worried. One evening, after Sarah finished her shower, she was drying her hair while holding her phone. I walked to her. My voice was calm but serious. "Sarah, who are you texting?" She stopped for a second, then smiled. "Just an old friend. It's nothing." But I saw something in her eyes. She looked nervous. I did not ask more, but I felt uneasy. I decided to check Sarah's phone bill. When I saw the call list, my heart sank. The name Andrew appeared many times. They talked every day. I could not wait any longer. I called the number. A man answered. His voice was deep and careless. "Hello." I tried to stay calm. "Who are you?" The man laughed. I froze. My blood turned cold. You are lying. Sarah is my wife. He laughed again. I don't care. Then he hung up. My phone fell from my hand. I sat in silence. I faced Sarah. I did not shout. I did not get angry. But my heart was breaking. Sarah, do you have another man? Her eyes filled with tears. It's not what you think. I did not believe her. 2 days later, she said she had to travel for work for a week. But I knew she was lying. I was a technology expert, so I hacked into her phone. And I discovered a shocking truth. Andrew was not Sarah's lover. He was a gangster. 8 years ago, he tried to force Sarah to marry him, but she refused. Now, her younger brother owed him $300,000. Andrew gave her 2 choices: pay the debt or stay with me for 1 week. Sarah was scared. She did not tell me because she did not want to hurt me. I held her close. Why didn't you tell me? She cried. I was afraid. We don't have $300,000. Andrew is dangerous. He can do anything. I took her hands. Don't worry. Sarah looked at me with surprise when I told her the truth. My family was very rich. The next day, we went to Sarah's hometown. I met Andrew. He sat on a chair, looking at me with a smirk. Ah, Sarah's husband. Are you here to beg? I threw a bag of money on the table. Here is $300,000. Take it and leave. Don't ever bother my wife again. He looked at the money, then smiled coldly. Do you think money can solve everything? I smiled back. Not just money, but power too. Do you want to leave this place forever? His face changed. I took out my phone and made a call. A few minutes later, police cars arrived. Andrew's face turned white. Fine, I will leave. Then he ran. Away, he never came back. Asterisk, Sarah and I decided to stay in her hometown. We did not just build a home, we built a future. I started a food processing factory. I brought new technology to the village. Farmers earned more money. Their lives improved. Sarah became a high school teacher. She taught with love. She inspired her students to believe in a better future. 5 years passed. We had 2 baby boys. Our home was full of laughter and love. In this peaceful village, we found happiness. We learned that love is not just about words. It is about standing together, no matter what.